houses. No. So a lot of people ask, hey, what do you do when, like, as a real estate agent? You're only 20 years old, right? First of all, I don't tell people my age because then, they'll be like, you're too young. But yeah, so basically I do focus on 3 things. I focus on first being social media. I want to get better with social media because everyone's on social media. So social media, door knocking, and then the first one is open houses. I really want to just focus on open houses. This is not a lot of people like open houses. I don't know why, but I want to do open houses because number one, buyers are coming to you. You're not trying to go hunt down buyers. And I do open houses pretty much every weekend now. I've been focusing on getting open house on Monday for the weekend coming up. And this has been working a lot. This is my 2nd year, but my 1st year actually focusing on real estate as like a full-time job, pretty much. I have gotten a part-time job last year, kind of like my 1st year in real estate. But yeah, I moved out and I needed to find a part-time job to make things a little easier for me because I don't have income just coming in. Real estate, you get paid, every commission, and you don't like get paid hourly or anything like that. So having a part-time job really helped me as a 20-year-old, but I'm also getting a part-time job again because I do want to have just income coming in. But yeah, as a 20-year-old, I'm not like surrounded by buyers or by people just ready to buy. All of my friends are like 19, 20, 21 years old. I started when I was 18, and no one that I knew was ready to buy a house at 18 years old. So really, I just started as like, don't know anyone in the market, don't know anyone looking to buy or sell. I really just started brand new, pretty much in like probably a new state, like anyone starting in a new state, not knowing anyone. But yeah, real estate has been pretty hard. So what I do that helps me out, I start with 3 things: social media, door knocking, and open houses. Everyone's on social media, so I try to post at least 3 times a week on social media. I just started this month trying to start consistently posting at least 3 times a week. I do want to get on YouTube starting to post long form videos, but that's a lot harder than short form. A lot of times I do have free days because, I don't have a lot of clients. Like I said, I'm not really surrounded by people I know that are ready to buy. So finding clients are really hard. So yeah, not being surrounded by, people a little older, ready to buy, it's pretty hard. My people are my age, like 20 years old, 21, that are just like partying in college, not really ready or thinking about even buying a home in their freaking life. They're just like doing random stuff right now. So let me show this. I do recommend, if you are an agent, to actually focus on open houses because I find it very useful of my time and like a lot easier finding buyers. I don't know, a lot of people don't like open houses, so just take them. If you find an open house, just take it. I've been doing open houses probably since I was 18, with other agents, so it would be a little easier for me to understand how to do it. So now I understand how to do an open house, how to get ready for it, and it's definitely not, hey, let me go open this house and let people in. You gotta do a lot of things before that. You gotta prepare to do an open house. You gotta get snacks and flyers and everything. If you really want it to work, you gotta door knock around in the neighborhood and invite all of the neighbors. See who's trying to sell in the neighborhood. Let's see what else. Social media, I'm getting better with that. This is my second kind of YouTube video that I'm actually talking in, and literally longer than usual. So hopefully it goes out there and goes to the right people. Um, but yeah, I do want to focus on YouTube, especially. I don't really like TikTok really, but I do want to post more on TikTok as well because a lot of people are on TikTok. But Instagram is so hard to get views on Instagram. I'm not sure why, but it's just the hardest one. I do post on Instagram as well. As an agent at 20, it is hard as an agent in general to do just an agent in general. It's really hard. People think like getting their license is just the hardest part. It's really not. But you do have control of your own schedule, so you really do need to get to working when you get your license. I sold my first home with my grandma. I helped my grandma buy her first home here in San Diego, and yeah, it was an amazing deal. Like, we got a really good home, and as my first client, I'm really glad that my grandma was my first client because I learned a lot of mistakes, a lot of learning to do. I just learned a lot, and I'd rather have her as my first client than anyone else because I got to like learn a lot and get those mistakes over with and learn from them. So my schedule kind of looks different all the time. I think as a real estate agent, it really just depends if you have a buyer, how many buyers you have. It never really looks the same. That's why I kind of really wanted to be a real estate agent because it's not like something that, like, it's not the same every single day. So my general schedule, I would say I would definitely focus on going to the gym every day. I get that done no matter what, okay? Or at least 3 times a week. Um, I do focus on, getting to know what the market looks like, any new homes on the market, sending anything to my buyers that I'm helping anyone with pre-approvals, those things that really matter, like income producing tasks. Really focusing on what my calendar looks like for me and being prepared and, you know, getting that calendar filled up. So that is what I do as a 20-year-old real estate agent, and or at least try to focus on doing. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, I'd love to help anyone out getting ready to start getting their license or anything like that. Anyone looking in San Diego, California, let me know.